is a kind of game of sorts that we do in government this semester, and it shows how like things work, like how to run the House of Representatives or be in the Senate, and little things like that for government. Do you know what I learned first?
What did you learn?
First, I learned that if something doesn't go right the first time, then you shouldn't just give up and like fail, because if you try more than once, then it sometimes turns out right in the end. So if you try more than once, it works perfect sometimes. I also learned that in order to succeed, you have to be like nice to the citizens and other people, because when we're buying and selling things like food and shelter, then some people aren't like as cooperative as you want them to be. So that type of thing would be like when, like this semester when we were selling food, there was a lot of fighting back and forth on who gets what. So I decided to be fair and nice to the other people, and I got mostly what I needed. One last thing that I learned was when you don't end up with a lot of money, like I did, the first things you have to look for is the people that would be nicer and kinder with the cheapest things that you need to survive with your family. Because if you don't survive, then the cheapest things would be nice. And it still takes a little time, because like when you're looking for those people, there's a lot of people that have certain things, so you have to look a little harder for them.
How is it useful?
Well, let's say when I get out of like college or something and I move, then I would have to have enough money and everything to buy like like an apartment or something, and like food. But if I didn't have that or a job, then I wouldn't be able to make it, and I'd have to come home, which would not be useful. So when we were in civic mirror, if people didn't have what they needed, they wouldn't make it through either. So it taught us how to live through our lives when we got older.
One more thing. What is civic mirror?
Really? You don't know yet?